Good morning. Oh, what a beautiful day it is. It's Saturday, October 28th, and we're delighted to be here at Casey Collections from 9 until 5 today. It looks like it's going to be a gorgeous weekend, so for those of us that maybe don't like those chilly temperatures, it's a great weekend to be out and about, and we'd love to have you in the house today. We're here again on Saturday from 9 until 5. There's so much that's happened this week, and I'm going to show you many parts of that. Tons of shipments have come in, and also don't forget while you're out and about doing the leaf peeping, because it is a beautiful day to come to the gateway to the Shenandoah Valley. It's beautiful. If you look at those mountains, we'd love to have you. But while you're this far, you might as well go on up the Shenandoah Valley and check out Miscellaneous in Fairfield. I had the pleasure of being in Rockbridge County a lot this week, but with that being said, I had the pleasure to be in northern Rockbridge County at Miscellaneous, to be able to put a lot of new product in, and we will continue to get fully stocked there. You know, taking them just a minute because I couldn't get my phone to share our thank you for the prayers post that was on the Miscellaneous page. I do want to thank each and every one of the KC followers for all of their prayers as we navigated through 14 months of really wasn't a pleasant situation. We don't own that building. We do have a lease, and we'll leave it at that. But what that means is prayers do work, and we got a huge weight lifted off of our shoulders on my 50th birthday, which was Thursday. So happy birthday to me with that. And that's really all I needed was the weight to be lifted. So thank you so much for your prayers as we navigated that experience. We do have to bring in product through this store to send up to Miscellaneous. We were made to move our storage facility, even though that was probably not all up and up. But we had to move our storage facility in early January. My mom can't handle lifting the boxes, so I'm pulling all of the freight, including freight for her, through this store and then taking it up so she's not lifting because she doesn't have a place to put the boxes in her little 1,200 square feet store so that her customers don't trip on them, even if the delivery people kind of bring them in. So bear with us. We will get rocking and rolling now that we've got our feet back under us. And again, thank you for the prayers. I'm starting here at the back of the store a bit to show you some sold pieces. This is a maple and walnut hutch bottom. We've had the hutch before, but we had a customer that bought the table and chairs and they wanted a hutch bottom. And then I wanted to show you over here the 3-door maple and walnut hutch bottom. Now let me tell you, these are beauties and they're also heavy beauties. A couple of other pieces. It's interesting that some of these larger islands, and I'll show you the difference in the size in just a little bit. This is a beautiful one. It's a color, I think that's been renamed Oyster. It's a brand new color for one of our vendors, but you can see it not only has 3 doors and 3 drawers, but it's got a trash can on the end, seating across the back with the saddle stools that go with it for 3 of those. Same concept over here. Again, some extra chairs for the customer with the hutch bases, but you can see it is a larger island. It is in Sealy. Again, these are sold, but I wanted you to be able to see them with the trash bin there on the end. So we can get those larger pieces. It was a crazy wild week here. Not only a furniture unload, but also we got in about 7 or 8 different vendor shipments. I've lost track at this point. But not only for this store, but again, also for Miscellaneous in Fairfield, some of the things were definitely earmarked for that store as well. So again, we are here 9 until 5 today on Saturday. Miscellaneous is open 10 until 5, and Miscellaneous is open tomorrow 11 until 3. Now, everything's not all decorated up the way we'll get it, but you can see some new lanterns for us. We're restocked on some of the string beads, and again, we'll do a little better than that, but we at least got so many things out. We're restocked on wreaths, restocked on all kinds of picks. You're seeing plenty of new islands in the house. If you need pairs of stools, certainly they are available. We've got a lot black Michael's Cherry in the house. Our iron has been restocked. We've gotten in some new figurines as well that look beautiful in this Amish-made iron. I mean, you can see we are fully packed. These guys were hit as far as the little smaller snowman candles, so we've brought those back in. Once we get these decorated up a little bit, I think they'll fly out the door. Since you love the Amish made iron so much, as I squeeze through here, also tried to bring in a different piece. We haven't had it before, or in recent years at least. Notice the Christmas tree in iron. So here it is, and here it is decked out with a beautiful wreath, one of a kind that we have in stock. So whether you're looking for furniture, tables and islands, or hutches, some of the taller back pieces, or decor is your thing, right now we are really brimming over. Taking a look over here, some new cutie patootie little figurines, whether you're looking for salt and pepper shakers or some cute mice, or, and notice those cardinals are salt and pepper shakers. Or perhaps, yes, without any further ado, my goodness, I don't know how many more magic wands I have in my pocket. I'll tell you, it's been 2 weeks in a row of it, and I feel it. But we're back in stock on the snowmen, so get them while we have them. And oh yeah, while we were at it, boom, boom, shabam, we got some little mini guys too that are the votive holders. So a lot of magic wands and tricks by the grace of God, meaning tricks, not really tricks, but treats. A lot of hard work and God's grace and favor to get so many items here so fast, and many, many thanks to our vendors for helping me pull this off, because without them, we wouldn't have product for you, and it wouldn't all matter at all if you didn't come and get it. So there you go. You can see we've restocked on some of the taller figures. I've gotten all I can get of those. So if that's something that you're looking for, grab them while we have them. You can also see we've decked out the tables and centerpieces. I showed you some of those previously. We have a memorial section that kind of keeps on growing here. So always a lot of great things in there if you're looking for a gift. It seems like so many of us face it each and every week, knowing somebody for sure. Right over here, we have flanked this bookcase with the 2x6 cherry. They look cherry. They're pieces that we can't match again. They were supposed to be Sealy, but they definitely came out cherry. So they're one of a kinds, but you can see it looks great on either side of that bookcase. These red trees with the berries we sold through. Again, I was able to get just a few more this week. I'm grateful for that. So lots of things came in. We're going to make this look better this morning, but we are restocked on Naked Bee. The prices did go up, so just be aware. I did bring in a larger size hand and body lotion. I thought this would be really nice to put at the kitchen sink. You finish washing dishes, whatever, drying your hands, or certainly to be able to put that, on the bathroom counter. Or my favorite thing to do with this Naked Bee product, because I'm all about getting bang for buck. Well, you get it with Naked Bee, that's for sure. There's no question there. But a great time to be able to use that product is right when you're going to bed, because it has all night long to be able to absorb into your skin. So maybe something you want to put on your nightstand. We are also restocked on coasters. Many are on back order, but we tried something a little bit different. We've got some 2-pack coasters that we'll be able to hang up, and who doesn't love cats and coffee? So a couple of the CCs there, cats and coffee, on the way. As we move over here just a little bit, you're going to be able to see that the front has been fully flanked out. It's all things sleds and cabins, and of course, go big or go home. Look at that big centerpiece on that big island. It's a 5-drawer island with 2 doors at the front. So while we're not fully finished with this, it's been a rock and roll kind of week, we are getting there. I also promised that I would show you islands and how that larger island, like in the back, notice this is our normal island with overhang on 3 sides. At the very back, it is a larger island. And if my team member is listening, it looks like we've got someone with a question at the door. If my team member is listening, it looks like we've got someone with a question at the door. But notice this larger island with its 3 doors and 3 drawers does have overhang just on the back. So as I move it this way just for a minute, as we take care of the person that's at the door there, you can see that all things inspirational are certainly over here, restocked on a lot of our palette art. TV stands, we seem to have them covered up quite a bit as we work off of this table and have a buyer's hold table, but I wanted to make sure to show you those. I'm going to come down and also show you. I got to tell you, that old system, it will not leave me alone because my Wi-Fi is now separated in the store, which is what's causing that problem, but I'll get it fixed. Thanks for bearing with me. So our hall benches, we've got 2 of them there. We also brought this one in for more of a cabin look. So we've never had that before. It's in a color called Special Walnut with the clear coat. So it'll be interesting to see what you think of that. Restocked again on lathe bathroom prints. Don't hog the bathroom. In the larger version, you can see pigs and cows and ponies and more pigs and all kinds of animals here all the way down and around. And of course, we've got more that ended up in another section that we will get displayed. Our Christmas wall, you know that from last week, but we were able to stick a few more up that sold. It's fully flush, and we've still got our primitive look displayer here for now. This will be one of the next ones that we rework. So if you missed out on the first part of the live, really the gist is we're fully stocked. We got huge shipments in this week. We got not only a load of furniture, but we got in 7 to 8 different vendors. And wow, that's all I can say. It's been a rock and roll week. I've had to be out just a little bit dealing with the things that I mentioned earlier. And then, of course, being up at Miscellaneous, which was always so much fun, helping to get that front display fixed and some of the other Christmas items in. So a big thanks to the team this week on an unideal time, if there's ever an ideal time. So just invented a word there, unideal. It wasn't a great week for me to have to take time away, but they were rock stars and they kept it all going. And when I did make it in the house, let me tell you, we rocked some freight on out of here because we can do that. And we work together so well. So again, big kudos to the team for not only holding down the fort, but also for working extra hard when I was here to help get this stuff out and get it displayed for you. Because if we don't have it out on a Saturday, why in the world did I spend the money buying it to get it here and pulling in all the favors to make that happen? Right in the very back there is a rug that's rolled up. It is a tea cabin rug. They are probably out of stock by now and won't be back in stock until January. So just be advised of that. I can check on it. We hope to get that one rolled out today, but if you buy it before we roll it, it's already rolled up for you. So with that being said, the furniture's in here. It's not tagged. If you're in the house and you see anything that you just can't live without or you want to know pricing, don't be shy. Just let us know. We figure the most important thing is getting it in the house, getting it settled, keeping it safe. Again, showing you some of those extra stools there. And then part 2, there you go. I'll stand on my head and get the furniture tags ready for this morning. Again, a big thanks for all the prayers for Miscellaneous in Fairfield, Virginia. A big weight's been lifted off our head, and God's good all the time. And we saw it yet again. So thank you so much for your prayers. And we feel like we're walking just a little bit lighter for the first time in 14 months. Imagine, 14 months. With that being said, I'm Casey. Have a joyous day. Find joy in the journey. And let's remember, when we look over our shoulders, we better count each day as a blessing and make it as good as it can be, because today's not promised and tomorrow's not guaranteed.